Amarjeet Sada was born in the small village of Laxmanpur-Bathe in the Indian state of Bihar in 1998. He was the youngest of 6 children born to a low-income family who lived on the outskirts of the village. Despite the difficulties of growing up in poverty, Amarjeet was a cheerful and curious child who loved to explore the countryside around his town. However, as he grew older, Amarjeet's personality turned dark. He began to show signs of aggression and a twisted sense of justice, often getting into trouble for bullying other children in the village. As he approached his pre-teenage years, Amarjeet's behavior became more erratic, and he became increasingly isolated from his family and community. In 2006, at just 8 years old, Amarjeet committed his first murder. He lured a young girl from the village into the nearby woods and strangled her. Despite a massive search effort by the police, the girl's body was never found, and Amarjeet was never suspected of the crime. Over the next 2 years, Amarjeet committed several more murders, all of the young children from the village. He would lure them into the woods with promises of candy or toys and then strangle them to death. Despite the increasing fear and concern in the village, the police could not catch the young killer. It was not until 2008 that the police finally caught Amarjeet. He was arrested and charged with the murder of 8 young children. During his trial, Amarjeet showed no remorse for his crimes, stating that a supernatural force had chosen him to cleanse the world of evil. He was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison. Amarjeet Sada remains in prison to this day, where he has become known as one of India's most infamous serial killers. Despite his young age, his crimes have shocked the country, and his name remains a source of fear and horror. Despite numerous attempts by psychologists to understand the reasons behind his actions, Amarjeet remains a mystery, a young boy who turned to darkness and committed unspeakable acts of violence.